Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian and welcome back to Crusader Kings III and the Royal Court expansion. So the first thing we're going to do here is we got a pinned character that we are going to attempt to sway. So I got some plans for him. We are going to try and get him to accept to come to our court. He is currently in the court of our spy master, so hopefully he would be willing to come without too much persuasion. He's not that far away from it, so might be able to get him to come over to our court. And the idea here is that we're going to try and have him train Mieszko. So you'll notice with that character that not only does he have a pretty decent intrigue, it's better than our current spy master, but he also has a good learning. So the combination of those two will be really helpful for using him as a guardian for Mieszko to try and get him trained up. So that's what we're going to do with Mieszko, and that's what we're going to do with that character there. We'll see if he's willing to accept once we get the opinion improved a little bit. I suppose we can go and take him out of here now. We also need to talk about a situation here with Casimir. So as we expected, we had said this very early in the series, Casimir would be an issue if we allowed him to inherit anything. And so we kind of planned for this and thought it'd be something fun to deal with later, and that is very much the case. He's definitely becoming a problem now. Not only is he very, very powerful, and he's expanding his lands east, and then he's also going to be getting an alliance over here with this duke because of the marriage that we arranged for him. But on top of that, he's got the situation here. If you remember, he married the woman who ended up inheriting this title, and now their child together, because remember she died, he executed her, their child together is now the queen. So she's 10 years old. She looks bigger because she's a giant. She's rowdy and wrathful. Well, this is going to be an interesting character over here. But anyways, if she dies, then Casimir inherits the kingdom, and then he takes Prussia and all his territories with him. And then we have a rival over here, and he actually weakens us. And he could be a serious threat because already he has 2,200 troops. And then you add in the ones that she has, and yeah, he could be a definite problem over here. And then if he dies, then she inherits that, which also results in us losing Prussia. So this is a problem here that we're going to need to deal with. And the only way I can really see dealing with it is by arresting Casimir and taking his titles. He has so many, though. But yeah, this is definitely a potential problem, guys. We can't just kill him, though. That would just make the problem even worse. So we'll have to see what we can do there in the future. But for right now, one thing we could do is attack Estonia over here, which is really, really weak, so we could easily conquer them and get this one county. Obviously that's not that helpful. We could also attack him. He would be a little bit more of a threat, or her actually, the High Chiefess here. Should be a little bit more of a fight. We'll probably do that next, I suppose. We'll just take out this guy first and start advancing for ourselves that way, rather than letting Casimir do it. But we need to hold court first. So let's go ahead and do that. And we'll see what events we get here. Hopefully something will be helpful. Oh yes, there's one more thing we need to do. Actually, I'm going to do this now before I forget about it. We need to set up our spy master to find secrets here. And what I'm hoping is that we will be able to find a secret on this guy. He's old, so a lifetime of living, you'd think he might have some secrets. And so what I'm hoping here is that we'll find a secret on him that will be a crime, and then we'll be able to try and take his title from him. If we can seize his title, now we can just revoke it, of course, if we wanted to. But if we did that, it would be an act of tyranny and would cause a lot of problems for ourselves unnecessarily. So I prefer to just do this justly, and then we'll have a church title that we can grant to somebody. Could be useful when it comes to our sons. But let's go and do these court events. This is Evangelical Backlash. I am met by a poor Slovenianskin. That's that faith there. A vision of humility and supplication. Glorious King, I come to plead that you stop the priests that harass Brandenburg's people and drive them to adopt Catholicism. We are Polabian. Our traditions differ from the great Polish people. Let us maintain the customs of our ancestors and worship Devios in peace. Be merciful, my lord. We're going to tell him no. So Catholic priests shall leave. No, we don't want to do that. God demands payment for non-believers. We're not going to do that either. I'll probably just straight up tell him no. But doing that would would result in some issues here for 20 years. Could do this one instead That's an interesting choice here. We'll just kill him, get some dread, get some piety, and increase his opinion. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. Satan awaits you, infidel. So that's the route we're going to go here. Rivals and agreements. I recognize the next set of petitioners immediately. And there are these two counts here, which are Spymaster, and then this guy holds one county. He's also really good on intrigue. I was looking at him when I was looking at who we might want to have educate our son, but he might not last very long, and his learning isn't great. So yeah, the other guy was a much better option. But the pair are well known for their intense rivalry. Oh, they hate each other. I didn't realize that. Okay, he's actually got a lot of rivals. I suppose when you act as a spy master for the king, you might, result in you getting a lot of different people who hate you. Worryingly, they are not arguing with each other. Oh, okay. So he says, "My lord, I have to tell you that the non-adherence of your wife to the true faith, to Catholicism, has provoked the realm. Something must be done, my liege, lest others think you guilty of the same heresy." Well, she's not under our authority to request that she adapt our faith, so I don't know what they want me to do about this. So this should result in some interesting event options here, because it looks like it's going to force our wife, who's a queen on her own right, and we have really no authority over in a sense in game terms, and we can actually force her to convert to Catholicism. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? Now, doing so will result in us losing some prestige, but yeah, I almost feel like it's worth it, and we don't really care about her opinion with us. Now, there are other options here that are available if we don't want to do this, but these are all challenges: diplomacy, intrigue, and prowess. Now, with the diplomacy challenge, not a good chance of succeeding here, but if you did, you'd get 300 diplomacy lifestyle points. More than likely, we would fail, get the unworthy ruler, so that'd be bad. With this one here, it's an intrigue challenge, which obviously we just looked at them, and they're both good at intrigue, so that's not going to work. But this one here, because their prowess is low while ours is incredibly high, we have a 100% chance of success, so this would be the route we'd want to go if we didn't want to convert our wife, because we're going to get an opinion boost with both of them, which is always nice to have, especially with your Spymaster. And we'd also get dread, which I'm not sure where our dread is at right now. It's at 31. Yeah, we could get some dread, and that would be helpful. And there's no chance of failure, so not worried about that. But yeah, I almost just want to force her to convert. I think that's our best option. So that's what we're going to do. That'll force our wife to convert, and she is now Catholic. So that's very nice. Next event is Dress Me, Dress Me. Before the court is underway, my chancellor pulls me aside. To my surprise, he's brandishing a garish sock. "My lord, there will be so many attending your court. I know you are somewhat challenged in remembering every face and from whence it hails. I propose a solution. We require all the court to wear a dress which includes local style recognizable to all." He foisted a gauntlet at me. "For those without clear regional fashions, I have taken the liberty of hiring a tailor who can suggest some new traditional garb for them to wear." Okay, so this is from our chancellor. You say, "I never forget a face, I shall be fine." It's a diplomacy challenge. 42% chance of success, which would get us court grandeur and diplomacy lifestyle points. That's obviously not a good chance, so therefore we'd more likely get the opinion penalty. We can instead say, "I'm certain my guests will wear such raiment proudly." That's also a diplomacy challenge. Only a 32% chance of success on this one. Okay, but you don't get the opinion penalties, I suppose. You do lose diplomacy, so I guess that's an opinion penalty. Factions targeting you gain 10 discontent, so overall this is not a good one to go with. Or you say, "Forget my guests, have the tailor design me an exquisite outfit." We'll get some court grandeur, lose some money, and 20% chance of getting some type of artifact. Kind of feel like that's the best option here. We don't want to forget everybody's names here, though these are mostly mayors, with the exception of our Spymaster, who already really likes us. So it could be worth it doing this. 42% chance of getting the lifestyle points. But yeah, I don't think we're going to do that, guys. Let's just go with this one, spend the money and get an artifact. Alright, so court grandeur has increased. We're now at level 6. And we got an outfit received. We'll take a look at that in a minute. But yeah, this is our current court grandeur right now. It is going to be going down here. But with the level 6, that gives us that one task. Convince the de jure territory counselor task. Again, I don't think that we have any way to benefit from that right now, though. Alright, so, court grandeur's higher, which is great. Helps with diplomacy. Helps with our vassals. A lot of good stuff. Also, We did not end this, so we do need to do so. But let's go and take a look at that garment we just got. So that is in the trinkets here, and that'll increase our prestige per month. Alright, so we'll take it. So that'll give us just a slight little increase to our prestige. Oh yes, that's right, we're going to declare war on Estonia now, so let's go ahead and do that. And just for the duchy here, though, you could just do for the kingdom, I suppose. I guess you could just do, or for the county, I mean. Though it does look like it's going to be the same cost regardless, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, nope, it's actually more expensive. Okay, so yeah, we'll do the one for the county, or chiefdom in this case. So yeah, let's go and declare war. Nice, quick, easy conflict here. Get a county, and we'll go and raise up here. That would be one way to get somebody to come to our court, is to grant them a county. I could have done that with this guy here that we're attempting to raise his opinion with. That'd be one way to get him to come here. So yeah, we want to go ahead and raise up our troops. I thought I set this, I did not. Let's go and do that, and get them all assembled here, and probably won't use them all, obviously. He's got like 24 dudes, so. Some months ago, Baroness Navoya began clearing land in the forest of this place here to prepare for settlement. Trees are uprooted, paths are cut, and the ground is swelled. She has now written to our steward to request that our levy duties be reduced, being anxious to complete the works before next harvest. She hopes to instead recruit soldiers for labor. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Oh, well, this would not actually adjust her. Okay, I see. I thought that was going to make an adjustment to her contract. That is not the case, though. Just a modifier here for her county. And you have to go with something here, apparently. Okay, so you can say take all the commoners you need. That would reduce the levy size while increase development growth. Troop levies for construction here. So this would reduce the levy size by a bit less, but give building construction cost reductions. And then we can then say, no, the fields of battle will need a lot of bodies this year. And that will actually increase levy size. And she has one barony here. Okay. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, honestly. We'll just go with this one. She could take all the commoners she needs, I suppose. It doesn't really have much of effect there. So yeah, let's go ahead and we need to turn this down. We actually had them building for far too long. Or had them sitting here for far too long. So let's go ahead and split off probably the majority of these troops. How large is the... Yeah, it's not very large. Of course, they don't have any troops. So just go ahead and split them all off. Get rid of most of these. Just get a few. Just enough to do the siege here. I will do 2,500. Just going to take all these guys, disband them. And then quickly go ahead and take that capital over. Is this who we want? Yeah, that's who we want. Alright, so we should be able to get that grabbed quickly, win the war. Lots of stuff over here. You know what? I think this guy here, we want to keep our eye on him. He is getting kind of older. And so, you know, we might want to, we'll never lose that hook, but if we want to get payment from him before he dies, that might be something we want to keep our eye on. I'm just wondering if we'll end up using him here in Ruthenia, because it's a strong hook. He might be useful if we wanted to operate against our wife. I'm not entirely sure what we'll do against our wife just yet. What task we do against her, because clearly we don't want to kill her, because that would not go well. She is pregnant. Damn it. And we killed her lover, so maybe we're the ones that impregnated her. Maybe she's got another lover. Who knows what's going on with this woman? Yeah, I couldn't even tell you. 4 months left till we get this done. Guess we don't really need that slowed down. Questionable concoction. Walking between audiences, I overhear my cunning court physician Constance discussing her latest flight of fancy. It is supposedly the strongest potion in existence and comes only from the farthest reaches of the world, or so say the merchants and alchemists I've spoken to. She pulls out a vial of hell yellow liquid, swirling it beneath the courtiers' curling noses. They say it grants vigor and long life, and is favored by those who are going into battle, but only the strongest can handle its power. So we can say strongest potion, you say, give it here. 1% chance that we die, 57% chance that we'll feel unwell and gain stress, 41% chance that we get the strong potion bonus, which would give us increased prowess, increased bonus to our health for 5 years with prestige gain. Could instead say only God can grant us strength, grant us piety, and would dismiss the court physician. Or you say this swill isn't fit for a beast, let alone a man. And we gain stress because we're brave, we'll insult her. This costs you prestige as well. Huh. Yeah, I mean, these are all horrible. Okay, well, I'm not going to risk this. I might as well just take the stress here. I mean, 57% chance you're going to get 40 stress, so might as well do this one. Yeah, we'll just have to do that one, unfortunately. We do have an option for getting rid of some stress. We can work off some stress, so let's go ahead and do that. That'll get rid of some anyways. Get rid of 24. It's back to where we were at before. Another hybrid culture has been formed, and our bodyguard position has been vacated because our bodyguard is dead. So Samber, another event here with traits. So which one is this? This is the content trait. It'd be useful for getting him in the church. You know, yeah, we'll let him keep the content trait. Now, of course, we cannot get him in the church despite the fact that he's 10, because remember, he's not actually in our court right now. We'll have to wait till he comes of age and then try and get him in that way. And we do have that going as well, and that might be one way. I'm thinking maybe we can grant him that title. That'll get him out of the succession, and you know, would also get him into the church by giving him a church title. So we did finish up a battle, apparently. What was it against? Oh, they must have had some allies or something like that. Yeah, there's 1,000 dudes here. Okay, I'm glad I left a couple thousand in that army then. So as far as events go, who got the kill here? This count did. Okay. Alright, so we're at 50% now. This is almost done here, so we're going to end the war. And if we have any prisoners of note, we do not. Okay, so it doesn't matter. And he did finish the find secret task. So who did we find a secret on? This character here. Let's go ahead and I don't know what we would. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a secret on Prince Bishop here. But we'll go ahead and blackmail him, I suppose. And maybe we'll just use that, like sell it. He's an old man. Yeah, I don't see why we'd keep that. We'll probably just sell the hook. If he's got the money, he might not even have the money. I didn't even look. All right, so let's go and force our demands here. So that gave us another county that we have to get rid of. We also have prisoners that we can handle. Though I don't know if we'll be able to get any money for him. Looks like we can get 10 gold for this character. Let's take a look at him though, and see if he's somebody we want to keep. Not particularly. He's not really all that useful. So yeah, we'll just ransom him. This is 25 gold here. Oh, that's the chiefess, so we won't be able to do all these. Okay. That was that army, that ally, I suppose, that attacked us. Let's go ahead and disband our armies. Can't declare any wars until they are disbanded. And now we need to give out this title here. So this is all part of Lithuania. Yeah, we don't want to keep that. So we will go ahead and just grant it out to maybe this guy. I'm going to see if he's willing to take it. So yeah, I think that's the best way to do this then. And then we can just go ahead and cancel this, because he already really likes us. Let's go ahead and cancel that, and then give him our son. And it might give him further titles in here, kind of strengthen him, maybe to offset our brother's power here. Could be useful having a vassal who loves us right next to him. Yeah, I could see that being very useful. So yeah, we want to go ahead and grant him guardianship of Mieszko. Maybe if I can click on him. Come on. Kind of tricky to click on that. So yeah, he will accept that, and we'll get an opinion increase with him. So another reason for him to like us. Also, he's going to get married now. Okay, so he's got a countess. So unfortunately, this guy doesn't have any money, so we can't sell the hook to him. We get the ransom here, though. All right, excellent. So I think we're just going to do the next war immediately against her. We cannot do the Holy War for the Kingdom. We just don't have a high enough level of devotion, so that's not an option. So we'll have to do the Holy War for Duchy. So let's go ahead and see the numbers here. You know, this is counting our allies. She actually has comparable numbers to our army. A few thousand left when you count her allies, I mean. That's interesting. I don't want to have all my troops raised because I didn't really spend much time, you know, getting a treasury built up. So we could call an ally in, our wife. Might be the best way to do it. and just use a little bit of prestige. So yeah, let's go and declare war. And then I think we will go ahead and call the wife in. Spend the prestige to do so. Just to get her 5,000 troops here so that we don't have to have as many troops raised up. That's the idea. Alright, so we're going to want to go after that location. So let's go and bring the troops over here. Put them right here, I suppose. And then go ahead and raise them all up. And what is this about? Oh, he has accepted. So now Mieszko is in his court. And also we got another ransom there. I suppose these ransoms are going to help pay for our military for this war. Alright, so let's go ahead and... what is this about? Oh, okay, this is just one of their allies joining the conflict. How far away are they? So they might end up fighting Ruthenia rather than our troops. That'll take a long time for them to get over here, so we should be in a good position. And shouldn't hopefully need this huge army. So what we're going to do is let's go and just split off like 2,000 immediately and then get rid of them so we don't have to pay for them. Because our army is incredibly expensive, guys. Though we're too close to the enemy army to actually disband them, so we're going to have to move them out of there first. So let's go ahead and get these guys split up. Could just go after their army, but yeah, that's not going to get us the win, I don't think. So let's go ahead and split off some siege units. How many locations do we have to siege? I'm going to take a look at this situation here. There's a couple here. We'll go after that, and that might be all that's necessary. We'll do 2 siege armies, I suppose. I don't know if they'll actually come over here and attack us in full force. Probably not. Alright, so just give them some levies here. A couple thousands worth of levies should be enough. Get her done. And get them up to 2,000 something. There we go. And give them a siege commander. We'll just give them the best siege commander we have here. They'll go after the capital there. And then we'll get one more siege army here. With just some levies. Maybe 2,000 again. Probably be fine. Maybe do one little batch of 16, 17 dudes, whatever. And then send them over here. We do need to give them a commander, of course. Let's see if we have anybody who's good at sieges. Looks like that's a no. Okay, so in this case, we'll just give them... we don't want to do a knight that might get wiped out. But maybe get rid of this guy. Could be helpful. So I have him do that. And then here, do we want our brother in charge? He's clearly the best. So I guess we'll keep our brother in charge here then. And we did end up engaging some troops. I didn't intend to do that. And we're going too fast. That's what's going on here. So we'll go and... we didn't really need to send those troops to help, but it's fine. We'll get it finished. And, you know, we lost 100 dudes. They lost 300. So let's go ahead and take Casimir's army, bring him over here, try and engage these troops. We will take a few losses to attrition, but that's okay. They're probably not even going to go there. Yeah, they won't even go there now. Alright, so yeah, they don't even really want to fight us. Alright, so there's no reason to take the attrition then. There's nowhere where we can sit and not lose supplies, unfortunately. Could spread them out some, but yeah, then you'd have to split them into 2 separate armies. That definitely is a bit of a risk when you have like 4,000 something troops stomping around. But yeah, I guess we'll have to do that. Let's go and split off another army, because these sieges are going to take some time. So just get them up to, again, like 2,000 or something like that. Because there's not a lot of space in these provinces. And we don't want to take the penalties. So these guys, I mean, we'll give them a commander, it doesn't really matter, but... and just move them... yeah, you can't even stay there. Yeah, I can't sit in any of these damn provinces. Probably move them over to here. And then his army would go... yeah, I mean, he can't even go anywhere either. Apparently, he had just barely too many, so he has to go over there. Well, he'll go over here. He was able to increase control in Brandenburg. Excellent. How he's doing that and leading troops, couldn't say. I guess he's got somebody doing it for him. So, do we have any other areas we want to increase control in that we directly manage. Maybe right there. I don't know if the control is there. Let's just take a look. Yeah, control's 25. So right there would be good. Over here would be another one. In fact, he'd get done quicker over there. So probably have him do it over there. Alright, let's keep him busy. Keep him working. Is there anything we need to do over here? We haven't finished ransoming yet. So let's go and do that. Let's see if there's anybody else in the dungeon. I don't know how many we have over here. Oh, it's just her. Okay. We'll get the 50 gold. And, you know, that'll help pay for this war. And he died, so he's no longer our executioner. So we'll see what they end up doing there. These guys need to be disbanded here. That'll save us a lot of money. Yeah, good little chunk of money saved there. Alright, excellent. So just keep the war going without any penalties. Allies are coming up here. I don't know if these two end up fighting each other. Hard to say what's going to happen there. It looks like she's involved in another war currently. Or maybe not. This is just this war, and they've already taken territory. That's interesting. There's no civil wars or anything, right? I didn't see anything else. No, it's just this conflict. Oh, okay. There's a raiding going on. So maybe that's what that is. Anyway, so these sieges here will be done in 9 months and 5 months. You see their armies coming down up this way. I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do here. We'll watch them. I don't really want to go chasing them down, though. Not when we can just do these sieges. And we actually had our daughter. This is the first daughter of the game. So I think the best way to annoy our wife would be to name her after our lover. So we're going to name her after our lover. Because we're a jerk like that. So, and we're getting revenge on her. So yeah, we're going to name her after the lover. She has no say in this matter. And so now we have a daughter for the first time. Okay. Also, it looks like we can ask our head of faith for gold, so let's go and do that. Also, I want to take a look at our counselors, see if there's anything we need to be aware of. Like, for instance, this guy here. I mean, we want somebody with high stewardship, but we are having some issues with some of our vassals. So I just want to see if there's anybody here we might want to appoint that's a powerful vassal. Looks like that's a no. Yeah, this guy, I mean, he could be moved into this position. But yeah, I prefer to keep a high steward here. Somebody with a good stewardship rating. Remember, we're trying to get that development increased in the capital. Working on that right now. Alright, so just got to finish these sieges up. Could go in and chase those guys down, I suppose. So yeah, we'll bring them over here and see if we can't catch them. Probably not. But we don't want them winning any battles either, like against our allies. Obviously wouldn't be desirable. And if we move into this territory, I mean, it still would be over the supply limit, wouldn't we? So we still kind of got to move them separately. Although I think they're moving faster, so like every time the month flips over, it results in us being in the same province and thus losing supply. Alright, so now they're going back up. I think they just wanted to fight those guys. That was it. Alright, so we'll go back up too then. And we could try and engage them here. You know, let's go this way then. Let's see if we can't fight them. Again, we don't want to attack across the river here. Okay, so now they're going this way. I mean, none of this matters. Us trying to chase them down, of course. All this is fairly irrelevant. Because the sieges is what matters up here. So at the very least, we'll try and keep them from going up north. And yeah, they did just come off those victories, thus they lost a few troops at the very least. And wasn't able to find any secrets there. Maybe he's actually a good priest and has no secrets. Well, let's try one more time. Alright, so we want to make sure that Casimir is the one who arrives first. And he's closer, so I think that he would definitely arrive first. Yeah, definitely. So we want to go ahead and wait. And even with just the 2,000, we're slated to win here. Alright, so we'll just go here for now. That would result in our death. So I don't want to do that. It moves too dang quick. Could switch up the commanders, I suppose. But again, none of this really matters. All that matters is these sieges. We might win just with that. Alright, so here they'll be defending in the forest. But if we attacked with both, we'd likely win. So probably win. And he has to fight alone against twice the numbers for some time. Alright. No reason to risk it. Let's see what he does next. So we are also moving across the river. Okay, I didn't see that this was a river here. I figured that this is why I kind of decided we should not fight here and fight here, because I was thinking I could get here first if he decided to go that way. And even if we didn't, then I wouldn't get a river penalty. I didn't see the river here. That's my bad. Okay, well, we don't want to do that then. That's even worse. Alright, so we'll just go this way. Sieges are almost done. And we'll see where our war score sits after that. So now they are going to attack us across the river. Okay, well that works out, though it does look like Casimir's been pulled off. Why? Is he busy doing something else? Yeah, it seems like he might be busy doing something else. I don't even see him over here. Oh. His daughter died, and thus we lost all that territory. Alright, so it did happen the way I was afraid it would. So now we're going to have to fight him. Well, we don't have a CB against him, and we have an alliance against him, so that caused a problem. So exactly what happened, what I was afraid of happening, did happen. She was murdered by some princess. I'm not entirely sure who that is that killed her. But we'll take a look real quick. Okay, so somebody from the former family here. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure who this character is, but yeah, she was murdered, and thus Casimir has taken his titles with them. He's now the king of this territory. So that was absolutely disastrous, and yeah, because he's we're allied to him, we can't attack him. I mean, we can, but you know, we get some penalties from that. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I feel like you gotta fight him. But we don't have any claims on any of his territory. He might try and attack us, though. That's a real possibility as well. But now we have less troops as well, since he's taken all those troops that he had. So that's very unfortunate. That did result in us losing our marshal, so we need to put a new marshal in place. Clearly, he would be the best character to do that with. Yeah. So let's go ahead and reassign him. I'm going to Prince Daniel. His skills aren't too shabby either. But anyways, we're going to put him in charge here, and then we can go ahead and appease him finally by moving him over to this position. But yeah, very, very unfortunate, guys. Not the way I wanted that to go down. That also means that we don't have a really good commander over here, so we need to replace him. And I think we'll replace him with this guy here. We could also be in charge ourselves, I suppose. Actually fight a battle. Why not? How bad could it be, right? Yeah, we'll go ahead and bring him in and see how this goes. So as of right now, we would be slated to win, and that's without the assistance here. That's surprising, because all he has is levies. I know he's defending in a forest. Why are they not getting the attack across the river penalty? That's surprising, because when we attacked across there, we were getting the penalty. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why, and now we would get... No, we wouldn't. Okay, at least there's that. Our allies are coming to assist as well. This should be a victory here. But that was the reason why I was saying it was a win, because it wasn't counting the fact that he was going to be gone. Siege is almost done here. 11 days. Yeah, this battle... And I'm being called to his conflict. Oh, good God. I'm being called into his conflict. I don't want to assist him in any of his conflicts, honestly. We lose fame if we don't, though. So we'll have to accept and then just not participate. Because, yeah, I'm not going to help him in anything. I hope he loses everything. So we knew that situation with Casimir would be a problem in the future. I didn't know it would be this big of a problem, but yeah, it did end up being an issue. And that was a conflict we kind of wanted to create between these two brothers here. So we have it. It's just worse than I thought it was going to be. We'll have to deal with him. I'm not entirely sure how just yet. Do have our troops over here. Probably took kind of high casualties here because of those 2,000 fighting alone. In fact, we are slated to lose this. And we're not even in charge. That's right, because, yeah, he's the one that was there first. Now, our allies will get there, I think, before we lose the battle, but, well, maybe not. Looks like we're going to lose this. Alright, so that's a bummer. Alright, well, we took the capital. Guess we'll have to go after this one next. Yeah, the war score is not high enough. I'm surprised we lost that so devastatingly. I mean, I guess our allies got there just in time so we didn't lose, but I mean, let's be honest. We lost that. We were already on the run by the time they got there, so that doesn't make any sense. But our Chancellor did die. So that makes Prince Daniel, our brother, is now a powerful vassal over here. A little surprised with that. Doesn't he only have... Yeah, he just has those 2 counties. That's enough. Alright, so what position would we want him to be in? I guess he can do this one. For now, anyways. Maybe we'll make him a marshal later, but I think he'd be a better option for now. Yeah, we're going to put him in place here. So I have a good Chancellor who likes us, or decent Chancellor. He's not fantastic, but... Alright, so we won't lose this battle, which is great for the war score, but still, we lost a lot of troops there, guys. They had time to chase us down and everything. So yeah, we lost 1722. Maybe I disbanded too many troops. We also have a ton of money. Should probably make use of that. So we killed 999 of her troops. But yeah, that was a devastating battle here, and it looks like that's how he died. Okay. So his son is taken over. He's now a powerful vassal as well. Alright, so we could make him be our steward, I suppose. We also lost this character here. And we had one of their knights that we killed. But yeah, just a devastating battle over here. That did not go the way I expected it to go. We did capture somebody. At least we won the battle. That's what's important. But yeah, our army is much smaller now. Still couldn't supply him in most of these locations, though, despite our smaller size now. So we could just stay here and do the siege and get it knocked out. How long will it take? 7 months. Can we supply everyone? No, we couldn't. Alright, so we are doing okay in supplies, I suppose. So we'll just leave that guy there and then have him come somewhere else. Come over here, I suppose. We're about to get another siege done over here in 2 days. We'll see how that changes things. Okay, so that gets us 15 gold and gets us up to 66%. But clearly we're going to have to get these other sieges done here. Alright, we have 2 prisoners we can ransom. We'll probably just keep them. Neither one are important ones, but yeah, we'll just keep them for now. We're good on money. So good on money that I think we're going to go ahead and get some stuff constructing over here. Are we currently building here? Or we just don't have any upgrades? Yeah, we don't have any upgrades available. We've already built everything we could here. So the capital's fully built up for now until we get new techs. We can build in other locations, though. I guess we'll build over here, and we will get... We'll just get some for money here. More pastoral lands. Here it's just improving, so probably want to build here instead. Do we have... Yeah, we have forts. I'm not going to do an outpost, so basically barracks or military camps. I think we have several barracks locations, so we'll do a military camp. We have archers, that will get that bonus. Alright, so spent a little bit of our money here. Could build in some of our other territory as well, but I think we're going to get more men-at-arms. And we'll just probably wait till the war's over to do that. These guys are on the retreat. They're just going right there, so we don't want to fight there. Now, we did say that we would win, but I don't think that's right at all. Because it's not considering all of them. Okay, I see what's going on there. So yeah, we don't want to fight them there. Now, we would get... They're running low on supply, so we do get that benefit. Yeah, I don't think we want to fight them here, guys. Because this would be a defense on their part, so yeah, we don't want to do that. Wait to see what they do. And plus we have our allies over here. They might engage them as well. Yeah, there's a chance they might do that. Actually, these guys could come over here and help us out somewhere. They don't have a commander, so let's fix that. Could we win here if we fought them there? I don't really want to do that. They're raiding currently, but you have to defeat them to get the siege done. Huh. Our allies will battle them there. I don't see any reason to help out other than to make sure they win. And as you can see here, it's chances are even with our assistance. So I think we will have to help out there then. Alright, well let's go ahead and send these guys down this way then. One of our prisoners died. Oh, damn. So we probably should have ransomed them off then before that happened. Alright, so we'll be attacking here, and it's not a good chance of winning. I wonder if we like can get over there and assist in time. Maybe. It does look like we should win that. And we have vastly higher numbers. I mean, I say vastly, but it's not even double. The Archbishop has finished in Brandenburg. Excellent. Good job, man. So now let's go ahead and convert. I think over here still needs to be converted. We've converted there. I think that's it. Other than, you know, territory that we don't directly control. Obviously, that still needs to be converted too. Berlin needs to be converted, but we'll do here first since we own that one. For now, anyways. Alright, so this battle again should be a win. We don't even need these troops. They might not even get there in time, actually. Yeah, they're not going to get there in time, so we'll just keep them here. Or maybe put them over here where they're not losing supply. And so we're just waiting for these 2 sieges at this point to get done, and then we'll win the war. Another faction created against us. We're at 90% now after that battle. We should be good on supply here. Yeah, once everybody leaves, we'll be good on supply. Now they're taking off with maybe up. I'm not entirely sure where they're going. Let's try to chase them down. We did get a stewardship perk available. Also, okay, that was that one battle. We didn't ever look at it. Let's go and get a perk. So we have a couple different choices now. You get the vassal tax contribution plus 10%, and then that allows us to move down here. It's more taxes from cities. War profiteer, which would get us more money while at war. That'd be really helpful. Men-at-arms maintenance per dread, that'd be useful as well. This allows you to extort your subjects with that decision. Has a lot of penalties, but you do get some money from it. I think this is probably the best route for us. So let me just see how much this will help. So right now we're losing 10.4. Now we're losing only 7.5. So that made a very big difference. That was helpful. Alright, so again, just waiting on these 2 sieges here. They might go battle those guys. There's a chance that might happen. So yeah, no more secrets here. Okay, so that's a shame. We'll have to find secrets somewhere else. I was really hoping we would make that happen. Again, could just arrest him. But probably better, well, I was going to say probably better wait for him to die, but yeah, he's 59 years old. He's still healthy and everything. Yeah, he'll probably live a long time, given that he went down that perk route. Alright, yeah, no secrets on him, and I just don't want the opinion penalty and the tyranny from just seizing it from him. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future, guys. But for right now, we'll just go look for secrets somewhere else. Maybe in our brother's court. And we'll look for secrets in his court. Oops. Find secrets over here. So his court is now in Prussia. And he's having all kinds of problems over here. Again, we're not going to assist him in that war. I hope he loses. Although it's not going to do much for him. You can see he's currently winning, though. Oh, this would result in him losing the kingdom. Well, that's interesting. We might actually be able to attack in that case. Yes, we kind of want that one to be a victory for our enemies. So we just don't want to get involved in any of these. I hope he loses everything. Then we don't have to worry about our brother having those titles. We still have to take our territory back, of course, but it'll be easier to do if it's not our brother in charge. So this siege here should get us enough war score, but we'll probably let this one complete because it's only 39 days away. Though they are sending troops over there. Okay, I didn't see that. They might actually be able to get there in time. Let's see if we can't hurry up and get over there to support our troops. I don't know what she's doing. She's going out to sea for some strange reason. He did not get there before the siege is over. All right, awesome. So yeah, if they want to attack us there, they can now. Because this is all just about over. Got like 36 days remaining. And if they're set to win here, I guess we can try and retreat. Yeah, they wouldn't even get us over there anyways. Yeah, they won't catch up here. So yeah, if they want to attack us, they'll have to fight all the troops here, which is, 5,600. We could go ahead and try and attack them, actually. Probably the better way to do this. Get another win while we wait for the siege to finish up. And siege is done. We've captured more prisoners. We'll let this battle finish. We just finished the pastures. They must be building really quick there. And it seems like we got that done fairly quickly. So at this point, it's just improving stuff. So I guess we'll improve. I mean, unless we wanted to build in other places, of course. But yeah, we'll just improve something over here. Maybe improve the crop fields. Upgrade them. Get a little bit more money there. Alright, so just waiting for this battle to finish up, and then we'll end the war. And get the prestige and whatever we get from this. Which, of course, is more devotion as well, so that's helpful too. Only lost 246 dudes, they lost 2,200. Looking at our knights and the events and stuff. Okay, so our vassal commander knight here killed that guy. We captured another dude. Okay, so maybe the battle was worth it. Let me just make sure that we don't want to ransom anybody. Nope, we can ransom them after the war. So let's go ahead and force our victory here. And gave us access to all this territory here, which is apparently... Damn, I must have selected the wrong county. Yeah, I think I meant to get this one instead. That's a shame. So we only got one county from that war. Yeah, I had intended to get this one. Wow. Alright, I selected the wrong one when I picked which duchy we were going to go after. We should have went for this duchy here. That would have got us an additional 4 counties. Instead, we just got this duchy here, which was just 1 county. Alright, so that's a real bummer. All that war for 1 county. Yeah, real shame, guys. I'm going to go and disband our troops because we're not planning on fighting. Yeah, I don't see us fighting any of this here, so let's go and disband all our troops. Don't have to pay for them. And they're not letting us disband them here. Oh, we're not in friendly territory. Alright, so we'll have to go down here and then disband. So we're going to do that real quick. And then we'll have to give out this county next episode. We'll figure out who we want to give it to. So we get back under our domain limit. And what is this about? Oh, this is Judas. So this is one of his trade events. So this is for the temperate trait. Or we could instead make him just or cynical. We'll really just let him keep the temperate trait rather than get stressed on anything. So I think both of our sons, or our 2 eldest sons, have the, although I guess Judas isn't our son, of course, but they have the temperate trait as their father does. So let's go and disband all our armies here. Yeah, we won't be fighting this war. Might not even need help with it. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he's doing fine on his own. He does outnumber them. Okay. He does have allies as well. Remember, he's got the Duke here and the alliance there. But yeah, overall, kind of a bad situation here with their brother. Again, he's going to win this, and there's not a whole lot I can do here outside of assassinating him, and we inherit everything. Interesting. I got a 95% chance of success. Well. Seems a lot of people don't like our brother. I guess that explains the rebellions. If he dies, then we inherit not just Prussia, but this entire kingdom. That could work out very much in our favor, doesn't it? Huh. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. We'll go and assassinate our brother. Very, very good chance of success here. Even if it gets discovered, I think we still can succeed. We could even add more people on here if we wanted to try and speed this up and make it happen quicker. Like throw a bribe his way, though. That's 150 gold for a bribe we don't even need to do. What about this guy here? How much would he cost? He's 150 as well. Just everybody's super expensive. 75 here. We're not getting as much. But the key here is getting scheme power. Because this is looking at success chance. So if you just want to look at scheme power, which is, how you get it done quicker, and you wanted to go with like the cheapest people here, Maria would add a lot for 75. So let's send it off to her so we can get that done. I guess it's only a month sooner. Maybe a month sooner is not worth the 75 gold. I was thinking it'd be a little bit more. But yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll assassinate him. And with his daughter dead, I mean, unless his wife is pregnant right now, just take a look at her. Yeah, she's not, but she is very young. But she's homosexual, so there's a chance that they won't have any children. So yeah, if we take out our brother here, we inherit all that territory, and this will work out in our favor. Alright, so that's beautiful. I like that. We'll see if we can make it happen, guys. We do have prisoners to ransom, quite a few. Yeah, a lot of prisoners that can currently be ransomed. This is just for a hook. Can we get any money from these prisoners, I guess is what matters here. We get 10 gold here for this character. Let's go and ransom them for 10 gold. We can ransom this chiefess off for 50 gold. That looks like we're already dealing with her. Here's a baby that has a lot of money. That's 100 gold. And what about this character here? These are just for like favors and stuff. Alright, so do we want to keep any of them? Yeah, I don't see wanting to keep this character here. Probably just demand his conversion, get a weak hook on him. This character here, he's actually pretty decent with the martial skill. Yeah, he might be a good leader. I could see recruiting him. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll want to demand his conversion. Well, he won't accept the demanding of the conversion. We'll just have to have a heretic. And we won't get the weak hook. We'll just recruit him. So his opinion isn't too low of us. And then we have to wait until we get some of these through. So this is the homage event. We'll let them pay homage. And yeah, we'll do the that one. I don't see why we would make fun of them or anything like that. Apparently we're known as cocky. Ransom accepted. So that means I believe we can send off another ransom for her now. It's 50 gold. Still waiting on him. I think we sent him one as well. So I think it's just this character now. Which with him we'll just demand his conversion and a weak hook. Alright, so everybody should accept all these. Giving us a nice little chunk of gold again. Yeah, we got 323 gold now. Excellent. Also, we can demand some payments. Who's this guy here? Yeah, I can see demanding his payment. Probably not going to use that. And then this character, same deal. Alright, excellent. So a little bit more money there. Look at how much money we're earning per month right now. That's fantastic. So yeah, we have to give this county out. We'll do that next episode. And we'll hopefully get our brother assassinated. Good old Casimir, who turned out to be a pretty darn good character. He's not bad at all. So would have been an interesting character to play as instead of Mieszko. But yeah, he's much younger as well. But we'll have to kill our brother, which will likely result in some stress, and kill him and inherit all this territory. And hopefully by that point, which will be 12 months or 1 year from now, hopefully by that point he'll have this rebellion done. So we don't have to worry about any of that. But yeah, this will drastically increase the size of our kingdom if it is successful, so hopefully it is. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Do hope to see you on the next episode, which will be on Tuesday. And thanks for watching.